In this short video today, I want to show you what impact SSL encryption can have on your traditional security devices to actually detect any malware that you potentially download from the internet. What I have running here is an instance of IPFire. IPFire is an open source Linux-based firewall with several features. As you can see, that firewall is live at the moment. There is traffic going in and there's traffic going out. I just want to show you that this is actually connected, or this browser here is connected through the firewall. To demonstrate that, I just download a file. I have picked Windows XP Service Pack 3. I just click on here to start the download. As I proceed with this download, next. I don't want any additional software, just hit that. I wait for the download to start, which it should do at the moment. And once it does that, we expect the inward going traffic on the firewall pick up correspondingly. So we see here the download is starting, and we can see here over here on the firewall the traffic actually is going up because of that download happening at the moment. So I'm gonna stop that download now because that was just to show you that this is connected through here. What you also see over here is we are at the advanced web proxy configuration of that firewall. It's a transparent proxy that is working on green, and that proxy, which is the Squid proxy in this case, has been integrated with ClamAV. ClamAV is an open source antivirus solution which is integrated into Squid via an ICAP integration. So what that means, any file that I'm downloading through the internet, going through that proxy, should be scanned by ClamAV if it contains any malware, any viruses, and it should alert me to that. Now, the easiest way to test that, if this is working and this is alerting, is going to the European Expert Group for IT Security, or short EICAR. EICAR is an organization that has what they call an anti-malware test file. There's some explanation on here what the intended use of this file is. This file has existed for a while. Who needs that file? Usually testers, to test if the antivirus software is running. The reasons, of course, why you want to test this is to see if your antivirus solution is running. And the actual anti-malware test file is nothing than a string of characters, so it does not actually contain malware or virus, but this string of characters, as it's usually with antivirus solution, which are based on patterns, should be recognized by any antivirus solution out there. There is an actual download area here where we can actually download the file. Again, this is the download area. There is 4 different versions of this file that can be downloaded that we can see down here. Now, interestingly, there is 2 areas here. There's a download area using standard HTTP protocol, and there is a download area using SSL enabled protocols. So those files will be sent via HTTPS and they will be encrypted via SSL. Now let's first try the unencrypted files via the HTTP protocol. So we click on the EICAR.com and see what happens, and straight away Squid ClamAV says we have a virus detection and the access to the requested page has been denied. Now let's go back, just show you it's not because of the COM extension. So if I download the same file with a .txt extension, I click on that again, I get exactly the same result. That Squid ClamAV has correctly identified that this is a virus, a malware, and has stopped the download of that file. Now I go back, and now we go to the second area here, which is using this SSL encryption over the HTTPS protocol. And again, I download the first file, the EICAR.com file. And now interestingly, there is no error coming up we have to wait a little bit, and what you just saw, the file actually came down. So if I look at my download area here, I can actually see the file, it's been downloaded. So it has bypassed the antivirus scanning engine of the IPFire firewall here and has been downloaded straight to my desktop. Just to show you that these files here still contain a virus, I'm just switching on the real-time protection that I have here, that I switched off before, on my endpoint. So switching that on and then doing a download again of the ICAR.com, or the TXT file, doesn't really matter. So I download that again, the file comes down, it's stored in my download folder, and you can see straight away here my endpoint protection Avira alerts me that there's actually now a file been downloaded which contains malware or virus. So this shows you that even so now by SSL encrypting, I'm bypassing the AV scanning on the IPFire firewall. Once the file comes down and it's stored on a local desktop, it's still identified as an actual virus malware file by the endpoint protection system. So this is the dangers out there that we see today. If traffic is encrypted by HTTPS, if your systems like IPFire, which is unable to look into SSL encrypted traffic, does not inspect that traffic, simple viruses or even more complicated viruses can just easily be downloaded because the AV scanning engine is unable to identify them.